Welcome back to Master Arena 4. Let's go into the next set. It's between Janik and MetalRTS. Game 1 is going to be a Saracens War. We can see both players on the way up to Castle Age. Metal actually faster with 2 more population. He was able to steal 2 of the sheep now, which Janik didn't find. They were outside. And Janik also did go for a loom. That explains the village difference here. Go for the maps here. Saracens War, we may see monks, but as you can also see, Metal went for a stable here. Main stone for him forward, second and third gold outside. There's an extra gold on the left and his second stone, extra stone, on the left, and the second stone to the right. An extra gold that he cannot see, but it's actually inside his base. Only the main gold for him safe. Only 3 villagers. That means Metal is not going for an aggressive play here, at least not for a big monk rush, unless I'm missing the forward villagers. That's actually one of them. So a few scouts out, and we have 1 monastery coming up forward. Finally, Janik is able to take down one of the scouts. That was the initial scout here for Metal. Let's go for Janik's base actually. He's got 2 monasteries coming up. First one already up. Main stone for him, main gold for him forward. He's got 1 relic inside and 1 relic really close to his base. The other 3, 1, 2, and 3 are a little bit closer to Metal. We have the second gold safe in the back, second stone safe in the back, and a lot of nothing. He had deer inside. Main stone on the side here, but it's relatively safe for now, and it looks like Janik is going for a lot of monks here. Oh, yeah, they just got a scout in actually. Not sure how that happened. Maybe he was running away and Metal was actually able to go in. Now Janik has loom, so it wouldn't be a problem for villagers to fight the scout. And there we go, 1 conversion coming in. That means Janik now got a full HP scout available for himself. And we do see Metal with a double monastery right now, getting the second relic in actually and going for number 3. That's the 3 he should be able to get here without any problems. Light Cav on the way and Bosa, second TC on the way here on the wood line. Actually third TC, second is on the main gold. Not sure about the position. This is called a Bua TC. He did not invent it. I guess it was there a lot earlier. But Bua TC is a pretty famous name for now. Of course, if you're watching Mem's channel, then you know about the Bua TC, and I think a lot of other people do as well, because they've seen it before. More farms on the way. Atonement coming in for Janik. I think he just did the Sanctity upgrade. Yes, there's 4 Light Cav plus a monk, but 5, 6 monks actually for Janik. That means Metal has to go back. He's gonna go with the Siege Workshop here. He's got 3 relics in, and Janik should be able to get the second one here for himself. And for now, Metal with 3, 4 more villagers. He's doing good here. Also has Light Cav around, but this might be a dangerous engagement. 1 monk going down. 2, 3, 4 conversions for 1 monk. This is not good, and double Light Cav on both monks. What a big win here for Janik. This was not a good idea. Metal shouldn't have gone in with those Light Cav. He wasn't able to take down as many monks as he needed to. And now Metal's potential push pretty much stopped here, because Janik is got full control over the map. Metal low on resources, of course, spending everything on camels now actually, and a few monks coming in with 3 TCs up and running. Janik, good amount of gold, but he's taking a lot of gold here from the main gold as well. Investing into monks, going with his own Siege Workshop now, and he's gonna make sure that Metal cannot do any more monks from these 2 monasteries. That means Janik in the driver's seat at this point, and looking to be in a good position. Going on stone now, getting wheelbarrow on the second TC actually, and only 6 villagers behind here, 23 minutes into the game, so he hasn't neglected his eco too much. Now he's gonna be able to control these walls. There's 2 camels coming out, but maybe Janik is going to lose the Light Cav, not even that, and the camels moving back. Let's see what Metal can do here. Janik is about to get a castle, enough stone for a castle. Maybe Metal is going to try and click up, market and university coming up here. That looks like an Imperial Age plan to me, and going to fix his eco now, going to get his eco rolling, optimizing it, and he's not far away from Imperial Age click. Wheelbarrow only now coming in though. That's pretty late. Of course invested into Light Cav, but still he should have gotten it earlier, I think. Imperial Age on the way for Metal, also going fletching. I guess we're going to see a few archer ranges in the back here. Here we go. Janik not too far away, and putting a castle in between those 2 gold piles, getting rid of the monasteries, and I guess he should attack the gate next. Janik 56 against 65 villagers, but 22 against only 3 military units. That's really a lot here. and this castle is going to be up. It's going to make sure that Metal has no chance of taking his extra golds. That means Janik with 30 TC now doesn't need to go for his own golds. He's going to delay his Imperial Age time a little bit, but I think it doesn't really matter. Archer production starting, no crossbow upgrade yet because Metal is low on gold and he only has that main gold available and that extra gold which he still cannot see, so he may find it later on because this villager is moving towards the extra gold, but it's pretty far away. You don't expect it to be there. Now 2 rams finally attacking the gate. Imperial Age on the way also for Janik. Crossbowman Bracer coming in from Metal, but Metal is still far away from having the necessary Imperial Age numbers, military numbers, sorry. Crossbowman production looking good, and Janik is in, so he's gonna try and see what Metal is planning. Can see the archer ranges. He knows about the crossbowman, I think, or the arbalest potentially. And now a few light cav trying to raid, may take down a villager or 2, but the camels are gonna get rid of those light cav really soon. The thing is, Janik doesn't really need them, let's be honest. Taking on a stable now. And what is Janik's plan? He's also going for the archer ranges. Elite skirmish shot coming in, thumbering both and arrows, so he's going to counter these arbalests with just the perfect counter weapon, which is elite skirmishes. And then maybe go for siege. It's going to be monks for now. Block printing coming in, bracer of course, and those camels need to run back very fast. What can Janik do with the monks here? Arbalest will be very, very good against the monks because it's hard to really make the conversions cost effective. Heresy on the way from MetalRTS, really important upgrade, and Janik still not able to really move into Metal space. Now Metal going with the Arbalest to maybe try and push this away. A second castle on the way for Janik, and this is really important to see. Of course, Metal cannot take any gold, any stone, and that's a big problem. Both the stones are forward, and even Mameluke's coming in, but for now, Metal is able to take the fight here. The monks moving in to try and convert a few arbalests, and also a lot of elite skirmisher hits on these arbs. There's not a lot of them left actually, but also monks going down. This castle about to finish soon, but not soon enough maybe. Look at these monks, they are dying really fast. Also Metal microing against the elite skirmishers. The villagers went down, and now siege workshop coming up forward. A lot of arbalests here going down, but a lot of monks as well. Metal doing a good job with microing his army, attacking the monks and then the elite skirmishers if he needs to, but there's only like 7 of them, 6 arbalests left. That's not a lot. 18 against 24 military units, and these are only battering rams. Nice job with the mangonel. That will make sure that the elite skirmishers have to move back for now, but still not enough arbalest on the field. What the rest of Metal's army? Does he have the rest of his army? 22 idols actually. Well, that cost him a little bit, and those Mamelukes will make sure that battering rams will go down fast. This castle is going up, and I think Metal maybe needs bombard cannons. I think Saracens do get those, but he is running out of gold as well. Did he find the extra gold? No. He didn't, and that may actually cost him the game here. He's got a really bad map. Yeah, we have to agree on that, because all the resources for it except for the main gold, and you needed to go aggressive actually. So did Janik. He went aggressive and actually did good with that. Metal could go for this extra gold on the right hand side, which he did not scout, which is pretty bad in my opinion. You need to scout your map for sure, and you need to make sure that you know about all the extra resources. As you can see right now, those siege workshops with a few rams inside, kept them on the way. They will go down. And there we go, first siege workshop almost down. Capture upgrade is done now, that's important. But the Mamelukes are going to be strong enough to take down these rams really fast. And those few light cav may get converted or actually getting killed by the elite skirmisher, because they are not that strong, only 3 pierce armor in total. And that means Janik can continue to move into Metal space. Also going with the TC now to take the extra gold. A really smart decision, going for his own 3rd gold. Which did I show this gold actually? I don't know. Didn't see it. Oh, noob me. Didn't see all the resources, but you know that I'm a noob. And now the Trebuchet is moving forward to take down this TC. I think this game is pretty much over. The score difference is huge. Metal doesn't have a lot of resources, and Janik a lot of gold in the bank. Mamelukes actually with our upgrades doing the job here by the help of monks and elite skirmishers, of course. Those few arbalests won't do the trick, and Metal calling GG here. First game going to Janik. Let's go to game 2. Mongols against Franks. Janik was given Mongols, and you can see Metal got a bad map because there's boars outside, and Janik actually about to steal a boar, which is not good. Metal needed a scout around probably, but it's 3 minutes before 4 minutes into the game. I'm not sure if there were restarts available and whether Metal did have or take a restart or not, but this boar is coming in, and for the Mongols player it's even more important to get that free food. They are faster, it's gonna be perfect for him. So Janik right now with a big advantage. Let's see where his third boar is, I guess somewhere in the back. Yes, there we go, scouting with the sheep. Janik's map actually looking decent at the first glance. We have the main gold and that second gold. Main gold relatively safe, second gold safe in the back, even an extra gold, which Janik can see, scouted it. Only the stones on the left hand side, not too strong, so he may have trouble to get a castle up if Metal is going aggressive. Third gold outside, not a big problem. One relic on the right hand side, there's actually 3, 1, 2, 3 on the left hand side, and one more closer to Metal's base on the right. We have 1 extra gold here, a trapped, deeply trapped extra stone, and that's the third gold and second stone actually for MetalRTS. I don't know, this mining camp should have been one more tied to the right in my opinion, or on the other side, but we may see a TC come up here very soon. Feudal Age on the way for Janik, already is reaching Feudal Age when Metal just clicked up more or less. Stable coming in, he's got so much food of course, having 3 boars, it's really helpful. And -1 boar, that means Metal had to take the deer, but he's got a lot of farms up for now. Franks, not the strongest economy, main gold for him forward and main stone, as you can see here, even more forward. The second stone, where's that? Ah yeah, we've seen that. And that means I'm missing a second gold, which is inside but forward as well, so Metal space really not good when it comes to the main resources, or the most important resources, which are gold and stone of course on the arena, probably on any other map. And now we have a stable up, that means we should see Janik with a lot of map control, should be able to get the relics in, and at the same time going for 1, 2 TCs. Metal only now up to Castle Age. What is his plan? He's going with the Siege Workshop Monastery, not on stone actually. I would have imagined a castle push would have been an option. Double Monastery coming for him. We don't have Monksifs here. Not sure. Franks to either get Atonement or Redemption, one of both I think. I don't know which. Siege Workshop is up, Sanctuary on the way for Metal, and he's going to attack these walls, but he's losing the monks again. A little bit of bad luck here I guess as well. Mangonel going down, that means this push is stopped pretty fast here. Third Monastery on the way, Metal with a lot of villages in gold. Going for Wheelbar right now, another Mangonel on the way. Let's go for 75 speed now, or maybe like 81, 82, something like that. Another scout coming in, taking down 1 monk probably. Ooh, Sanctuary is helping and barely surviving, but 1 HP is 1 HP. And Janik at the same time grabbing as many relics as he can. Let's check on the few resources, looking good. 22 minutes into the game, he had a pretty nice boom with a pretty good start of course in Dark and Feudal Age. Castle now on the way in the front, that means once Metal will be able to go in, he's gonna face this castle. I don't think, maybe he saw it already because he's pulling back here. And where's the monastery actually? There we go, 4 relics in. That means only 1 is missing, which is probably in, no, where's the last one? The last relic that I'm looking for. Ah, he lost the monk here. The scout was able to take it down, and now Metal is gonna have at least 1 relic. But then again, while Metal is up to Imperial Age, Janik is not gonna be far behind. He's almost, now it's 30 more villages, and he's in a very good position here. He's now on stone, on both stones actually, and having the castle up, he's gonna be able to get a second castle. And I think this game really went down for Metal the second he lost the board to a Mongols player. That's something you cannot really compensate. And there's a castle coming up from Metal, of course. If he's in stone, he can get a lot of castles with the Franks bonus, but as far as I can see, he did not take too much of it, only for that 1 castle right now. And he's going with trebuchets soon, mangonels, and a few monks on the field. Villagers going back now to take more stone. It makes sense actually, but Bodkin are on the way already for Janik, and he's probably going for Mangadai then. Second castle actually up for him, and he's got enough stone for third castle, which he's dropping on that second stone. Makes a lot of sense here. Now Imperial Age is done for Metal. That means we are going to see at least 1 trebuchet, because before Janik will be able to actually get a few of his own trebuchets out, but it's not going to take for too long. Needs a little bit more wood, I think. First trebuchet aiming at that castle, probably. Yeah, there we go. First castle under attack, and Bloodline's on the way for Janik as well, so he's going into Elite Mangadai probably. Metal low on resources and only going for monks and siege right now. Second castle on the way, but Janik already has 3 of them, and he's starting to repair his first castle, of course. Makes sense. Trebuchet on the way, and trebuchet on the way. There we go. go. It's gonna be 2 against 3, and with the Mangudai behind that, Janik may even be able to snipe those traps. Let's see. Is Janik attacking trebuchets? Looks like it. There we go. First traps under attack. There we go. Mangudai moving in. That's what I want to see. But nice repairing of the villages here. Brace has done, of course, 3 fast conversions. Very strong by Metal. Then again, we have that castle still up. We have 6 trebuchets now. No, 5 trebuchets for Janik and Metal on 4. Big trebuchet fight. This castle is definitely going down. Second castle under heavy attack right now, and I think Janik would have done better to attack the castle first instead of the trebuchets, because Metal is repairing with a lot of villagers. Then again, we have Janik with a lot of score lead, with more than double the villagers. Actually, that's a factor 2.5, and he is gonna have more resources. He's gonna be able to mass more units. Still 5 trebuchets, and now the traps from Metal slowly dying, slowly going down. A lot of villagers repairing. There we go, another one down. That's -2, only 3 plus 1, 2 plus 1 remaining. And while Metal still able to hold on to these castles, he's losing the traps. He doesn't have a lot of resources. Like this, Mongols with a pretty decent boom into 3 castle trebuchets, winning against a Franks attack push, relatively fast Imperial Age push that was stopped the second Janik was able to steal this boar. Let's go into the game 3. Let's see if MetalRTS can turn it around. This is Franks against Mongols. Janik Franks. Both players don't have really good maps. Main goal for Janik kind of forwardish, but there's 1 relic inside. There's 2 relics inside for Janik, which is awesome. Main stone forward, and he's on stone 4 villages. Second stone, only thing in the back, and we have the second and third gold forward. Maybe a castle right here would be good in the long term. As for Metal, he is on stone as well, 5 villagers. Got the main stone and forward, second gold or third gold outside, but it's the second, I think. Second stone outside, third gold outside. Only the main gold pretty safe in the bag, and that's not too bad for him. Let's see how he's playing. Also 1 relic inside. That means we have 1 close to Metal, which is remaining, close to an extra gold here actually. And the other extra gold on the top side with another relic on the open field. Both players had 2 boars inside, had 4 deer, I think. Let's see how this game is going. And we are up to Castle H. Go a little bit faster and see where are the castles being dropped. 1 castle for Metal in front of the main stone. Monastery is up, and a second TC coming up as soon as he's got enough stone. Third TC on the way probably then. Is he going for Mangudai? Yes, Mangudai coming in. Town center coming up on the main stone here for Janik. Is he going for a castle actually? 4 villages, but not for a castle here. We had 4 villages on stone. That's a second TC up and a third TC up for him. He's going for 3 TC mini boon, but probably with a defensive castle very soon. Wonder where he's going to drop it. Actually, 1 monastery to get those relics in, and as we can see, Janik trying to get 1 relic from the outside. Actually able to convert a scout pretty fast here. A little bit lucky here as well, Janik, but it's alright. And there we go, the Mangudai starting to take down the monk. Actually successfully taking it down, now running away. Ooh, and the scout taking down the Mangudai. That's actually very bitter in my opinion. Now there's 4 of them, that means the scout have to go back. But Janik sending more monks, and I think he will be able to get that 3rd relic in. Which means Metal will be left with only 2 probably. I'm not sure if he's got the 2 relics in already, I guess so. Let me actually check. Loom on the way here from Janik. And yes, Metal got 2 relics, going for a lot of Mangudai. Second TC is up, no 3rd TC yet. Instead he went for a few farms, probably a good idea. And also spending wood and gold on those Mangudai, which are fletching +1 right now. 3 converted Mangudai for Janik. This is going to help him a little bit. And going for that castle now next to the town center, not really protecting these golds. I'm not sure about this castle, but maybe he's expecting Metal to go faster to Imp, and it might be better to have this castle a little bit outside. Siege workshop coming up forward, and this is actually protecting that second gold a little bit. It's alright, let's call it like this. Metal is housed on 60, wheelbarrow coming in now, of course still housed here, and going for more Mangudai, going for an aggressive approach with the Mongols here, doing a mangonel, but I think he needs a second castle forward, and he needs it fast, and he needs it close to that main gold, which he can actually see, and he knows about the TC here, I think. Or I'm assuming he does. I'm not sure about it. Maybe he didn't see it even. I guess he could assume that there is something around here. Now there is a fight happening with monks, mangonel, and a lot of mangadai. Looks like Janik, while he doesn't have so many more units, is able to win this little fight. Now he's retreating and converting another mangadai here. Not a good fight for Metal. Janik on the way to Imperial Age, while Metal still investing into mangadai. Has enough stone for a forward castle, or for a second castle at least, but I'm not really sure where to put it. And whether he can actually put it forward, because those monks and 4 converted mangadai are actually pretty helpful here. That means Janik is going with the castle outside of his base and going with more monasteries as well. Interesting to see the approach with the Franks going monks here. Wheelbarrow now on the way, Metal clicking up to Imperial Age a little bit later, and barracks on the way as well. Wonder what Janik is planning to do. Maybe staying on monks here against the mangadai. Maybe not the best idea. Maybe not the worst idea, sorry, but is it the best idea you can get? Not too sure, because once there's more than like a dozen, maybe 15 to 20, the conversions really won't be able to come in, because you need to micro way too much. So we have Janik in Imperial Age. Let me switch this point of view. What is he going to do here? Got a lot of food in the bank, not so much gold, and the first trebuchet on the way. Gold mining coming in as well. Is he going for any? Yes, there we go. Block printing, any Imperial Age monk tags. There is the mangadai approaching, going away then, trying to get another shot in. I wonder, do we have a university up for Metal? No, no ballistics. Only creating more mangadai. He will be on the way to Imperial Age very soon, or he will be up to Imperial Age very soon, sorry for that. And going maybe with the elite mangadai immediately? Yes, there we go. Actually nice to see. Bracer and elite mangadai on the way, but the first trebuchet hitting that castle and the second trebuchet on the way. That means Metal needs to go in soon, unless he can afford to lose a castle, which he really cannot. He needs to buy stone, starting to repair again, and now going forward with those elite mangadai to take down monks first. Probably a good idea, but this could be a really bad fight, because there's mangadai, there's knights, there is monks, and trebuchets are still up. Metal actually losing all his mangadai here. That was not a good idea, going right through the middle. He should have focused on the traps maybe, but the monks are really strong here. And look at this, there is like 11 mangadai for Janik, who's playing as the Franks, and Metal calling the GG. He knows losing that castle and losing all the mangadai pretty much cost him the game. Janik did something right, I'm not sure what it is, but he went up with the defensive castle, which he didn't really need, and he only defended with monks, but very successful at that. And in the end, going with the early Imperial Age, with the earlier trebuchets, and with a lot of converted mangadai, which he never lost. That was what was actually winning Janik this game and the set. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next set, see you in the next games, and GG.